Have been waiting for the superstar's first major British concert in 8 years. Thousands have been gathering at London's Earl's Court for tonight's show. Our entertainment reporter Robert Nisbet is there. Robert, it sounds like a very expensive night out.
It is, absolutely, Hugh. £65 the average ticket price of this 20-page programme here. A snip at £25. There's even a T-shirt inside for £65, we understand. But it's unlikely, as you can see, to dampen the enthusiasm of her fans for this series of concerts. Madonna's Highland-inspired fling arrives in Britain after dancing its way across mainland Europe. Featuring a mechanical bull and oversized bed, the Drowned World Tour requires a small army to keep it on the road. 100 tons of scenery and lighting were flown across the Atlantic in 2 jumbo jets. A fleet of 20 trucks was needed to take it to Earl's Court, while a production team of 200 has been hired by Mrs. Ritchie to bolt everything in place, all designed to induce awe in the audience.
When I go to a show, I want to be able to use all of my, sights and my visions and just be in fantasy world. And she does that. It's like when you go to see her shows, you're dreaming, I love that.
Straddling the sales charts of the 80s, 90s and the new millennium, Madonna's maintained the undying affection of her fans, for whom this tour's been a long time coming.
Day in, day out, she's been saying, I'm going to go on tour. It's never happened. She's always got pregnant, made a film, which fair enough, it's great, but we want to see her on the road, and now it's happening, so I've sort of had 8 years to prepare for it.
But by selling out all 6 UK gigs in one day, the Material Girl's been attacked for pursuit of material gain.
I think it was the whole idea that the tickets were so expensive. I mean, the cheapest one you could get was about £65. If you're a 15-year-old Madonna fan, that is just exorbitant.
Criticism too that Madonna's playing just 2 songs from the first decade of her career to showcase new work instead, though such complaints about the Drowned World Tour are likely to be drowned out by tonight's capacity crowd. Surprisingly, the one person we haven't seen much of is actually Madonna herself, very different from 8 years ago where paparazzi pursued her everywhere, even jogging through Hyde Park. But this time she really didn't have to work very hard to sell her tickets. Hugh.